MOAR, skies above Britain. That's right, it's time for Patrol 4. Now, the score is 27 points. I already have on 3 missions. And basically the gist of it is we've been getting very lucky on the formations, the bomber formations. Every one has been Stukas in a really easy to displace formation. So let's see if our luck continues to hold out. Let's get started here. Oh, one thing though, very observant commenter or viewer pointed out that when I rolled a wing result for him, I rolled a 9 and not a 6. Yeah, these dice. I hate the little dots. I wish they had the number line underneath. But he caught that. I reviewed it, and yes, it is. So we're gonna hit the Prince of Persia dagger button or whatever. We wind that move, and Abner rises from the dead. Okay. We still have one pilot who is KIA, so we do get to roll on the replacement table, the graduated replacement table. If we need a 9 or more to bring someone else in. We roll a 10. Okay, so we bring someone with an O name. I'll have to think about that for a second. Or drop it in the comments here, and we'll put them in. And now for our random event roll. 7. Air firing program. Haven't had this one yet. That little bonus will add +1 to the die roll whenever we make catastrophic effect checks. All right. But now, it's time to see where our squadron will be in the when the formation comes. They will be all the way deep. My favorite position, especially in this early mission. I'll probably change my mind in chapter 3 or something. Okay, and the sun. The sun is, whoop, dice went flying. A 6, yeah, a 6, not a 9, and a 2. A 6 means clear sun, and a 2 puts it on the nose. So, whoop, and boom. Up there, there we go. All right, scramble chaps, here we go. First one. All right. There will be 2 flak hits on the formation when we meet it. One is a 12 wing, potential for destruction, and a fuselage. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to tally ho? Because I know the raid marker is coming up. And then I'm gambling on this not being a raid marker. I think I gotta do it just in case they, in fact, if they turn, I gotta get on them fairly quickly. So yes, I will burn the fuel. And tally-ho style and move them to the middle. Of course, the raid marker does come into play, and now we need to learn what everything is. Now, our escort. Ah, okay, well, 12. Oh, what do you think? I missed the dice tumbler, but it's still a roll. Oh my gosh, I feel like a cheese ball taking it. I'm sorry, it's cheese. it would never sit well with me if I took it. So we're gonna roll it fair and square in the dice tower, in the boot. One, I got the worst one. No deed goes unpunished. So heavy, high 109s and low 110s. There's the high, and there's the low. Now, I should point out also, this chapter 1 is fairly not too, I don't want to say it's easy, but it gets harder. When you get to the escort stations here, there's like 3 spots for sure, and you know, it does get harder. So, we're ready for our next victor, a straggler, which we will let go. And we come to the fuel sequence. Down here, still got plenty. And now the question is, do we contact? And as always, when they haven't dropped their bombs yet, I say pounce. Even if I'm at a slight disadvantage, I'm going to pounce. I'm going to get on them, and I want to catch them before they drop. All right. Well, we're on this table now, and we roll. 4. Ooh. Tail low or flank low are my options. So I have opted for flank. Oh, I gotta spend money to do that, don't I? Yes, I'm gonna spend the gas for it. Yep. You'll see why. And I'm gonna go flank low. We'll go in the port. Doesn't really matter which or which. And I'm gonna split them into flights A and B, and we'll see why in a moment here. But here we are, and now let us check the what do you call it? The formation. So, would anyone like to bet on the formation? Stukas? Anyone want to bet on Stukas? Here we go. Stukas? 8 and 11. Not this time. We're going to get Junkers. And they're going to be 8 of them in a very hard to penetrate formation here. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Looks like that. Whew. That's actually pretty darn rough. Okay. So here we are at the orders phase. I am going to send Flight B to suppress the escorts, the 109s, and specifically, and I'll show you why, and then Flight A will handle the bombers. Now, the reason for this is we are flank low, and we have a station that's high, 109s, which would require an 11 roll to intercept the bombers. So I more or less need to suppress those 109s. And if I do, then I only need a 3 with these 110s here. So that is what we're going to do. All right, well, we're going after these 109s from low, from the flank. There's not much chance. Remember, we will fight them. The price for failure is who gets the advantage. So even though it's unlikely we'll roll this 12, we do have to spend the fuel yellow and blue do. That's who's going after them. And who knows, maybe we get lucky. I'm going to rule that a cocked dice, so we're going to do that again. Okay, no, I didn't think so. All right, boys, time for you to go after this Luftwaffe. This escort, these 109s, we need you to suppress them real bad. So we're going to get 2 advantage cards. Unfortunately, we're going in without an advantage. And let's start with this one. Stay on them, not 110. So we're going to be tailed by a Rata, 2 ME-109s on our rear. Frankly, I want to fight these guys. So my inks, well, let me think about this. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to try to slip in behind them. Drop a guy behind there. Let's see what happens as we draw tailed card. And the group and things. And no, we do not get a slip. Instead, we get reduced. We lose a fuel blue squadron. And someone gets hit. Oof, not the result I was looking for. Who gets hit? 5. That would be blue leader. And that is a 5 on the wing. My apologies, I did not press the button to do it. First thing I was explaining was about lost contact. Since it's going into a second round, we are already lost contact. So is yellow. The second you go after the escort to suppress them, you're in lost contact mode. And what I chose was the slip maneuver again, and I actually got it. And once you get that, you ignore everything else on it, and what happens is... And I chose Jam here. His nickname's Jam. Blue 2 is going to slip in behind him and actually be broken off here. And now I'm tailing him. Blue 2 is, and hopefully we can get a hit on him. But we'll have to check on the card. So, another round. He's a lost contact. We might as well just stick him in lost contact. And what am I tailing? Head on and tailing. Yes, here we go. Tailing me versus a solo, and we're down here. The good news is we kill him. That's important. The bad news is we get low ammo. And for a little more bad news, we get a Rata tailing us again. No! Since we got a kill, we were looking for the bonus here. We've already done that. So I think we're just going to evade at this point. We grab 2 tailed. Pick our favorite. And it's, well, they both stink. But we will pick hit and disappear. So that disappears. But we get hit. Hopefully not bad. Ook. Oh, 10 on the wing. Seriously. Okay, 10 on the wing. 12, hey, yeah. Finally, good roll. Okay, so that is the end of that dogfight. And he, of course, is lost contact. Might as well stick him in there, in the box over here. Now we still have one more dogfight. And the Luftwaffe advantage comes up. Fingers off. Green fighter, we have no green fighter, so it's fine. We have a Rata of 109s coming right at us. All right, and head on. 109s and a section. And the answer is we will make a kill. All right, who killed him? 10 would be Yellow 2, which is Echo, nicknamed Echo. That is our 4th escort kill, so that will yield a victory point. We have other stuff on the card, however. Disappears. Somebody will get to low ammo. 4 will be Yellow 3, also known as Undead. And finally, I think someone gets hit. No, wait a minute. Yes, somebody gets hit, and that person is 5, which will be Yellow Leader. A 4 on the fuselage. 12. No problem. That ends that dogfight. Okay, and now if we go over to what this was all about, we come to the, sorry about the angle there, the escorts. We're going to be rolling in here. The 109s, unfortunately, are heavy, but we get a +1 because we did destroy a German fighter, and as far as I know, and you only get 1 +1, so even if I killed 2, it's not +2, as far as I know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think it's just once. And anyway, here's our roll. We need a, what do we need? We need a 9, preferably a 9. We'll settle for a 5. We roll, hey, we roll a 12. So this is reduced, and this escort is suppressed. Okay, we have, all right, B-Flight has done their job. They have suppressed the escorts. We still have these. There'll still be a problem, but Red and Green Squadron can do what they need to do, which is jump into this bomber section and hopefully get some points on them. And yes, it's time. We're going to go for it. Bomber formation. Let's take a look at the chart. Flank. We are in the low position. We're going to have to spend the fuel. That's green and red. And the only thing, the highs are suppressed. Thank goodness. The low has 110s in it. We need a 3 to intercept. So, here we go. 8, not a problem. And there's the bomber formation. 8 tiles of junkers in a very tough to beat formation. The only weak spots I would say are these little weak here. I think that's where we're going to attack. I do have 2 here. Let's stick one here, and just to be fair, we're not going to just stick it on ones we're going to shoot at. Let's see if that one wing goes down. It's destroyed, and it is not. Okay, let's bring in our fighters. And there's our 6 fighters. Obviously, suppressing the escort does cost in a bit. Of firepower now, doesn't it? We might better bring them back into the fight. We will see. But now, let's make our approach. Let's make a run. We are coming in from the flank. And let's start with red leader. Zonk. We're up here. Nobody is green. We don't have 10, unfortunately. Even if I had this damage marker, we have low ammo. We have damage. Wing. And that makes 1, 2, that's 6, 7, 8, so no, that's not going to affect. Forward, and red 2 following up. All I need is damage. And yes, there it is. That's going to bring someone down. First, low ammo for you. And I guess, do I even need to draw the damage? I don't think so. It's just going to be destroyed. Okay. And unfortunately, again, we're not going to get the disruption. Oh, wait a minute. It's not a Stuka. And he's so used to Stukas and taking 3 damage before going down. I forgot a junker takes 4. Yeah, so we're going to have to apply the damage here one way or the other. And we have fuselage, but it will knock it out of formation. Okay. Okay, now snap. And we do have return fire on that guy, so. Draw. Jammed. All right, now we're down here. Green leader. Boom. Okay, that is going to not count. Well, yes, it will. And I'll show you why, because we're going to apply the damage first. Fuselage. Ooh, oh, wait, that's Hurricane. Need Spitfire. Now it's 5. Okay, so that will disrupt this Keta. And we do take a hit, though, or return fire. Hit for 4 on the engine. Green 2. And we're an isolated kit now. We're going to jam. Thanks. And it will knock the bomber out of formation. And we get return fire. And again, we take return fire. The answer is hit on 5 on the engine. Ouch. Okay. Down here, can you see that? I mean, you gotta check the camera here. Red 3. See what you got for Keta column. Low ammo. Return fire, and 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, and the fallen counts as 1, so that will knock the bomber out of formation. We do take return fire. Hit for 7 on the fuselage. Man, we're going to take a lot of hits, but let's get that one isolated. And now we got green 3 following up. And it's an individual this time. We're not green, we get damage and low ammo. And the damage is engine. And that's it, we disengage, and we have a bunch of hits to roll for. Let's start with Green leader engine on a 4. 1. Ooh, wow. Green leader, also known as lucky shot, goes down on the engine. Now red 3, Nash, rolling a 7 on the fuselage. 3 goes down on the fuselage. Oh man, we're losing guys left and right. All right, well, one more guy to check out. And that is green 2, Blizzard. It needs a 5 on the engine. 6. All right, one guy shook it off. Okay. All right, making our second. We're into the entropy phase now, and we're gonna actually attack from the rear here with a delay. We're gonna try to knock these guys down, see if I can't finish this guy off here. And I got jammed guys here. I'm gonna try to account for a couple jammed results, but that's how we're gonna play it out. And so let's start with red leader, also known as Munted. I called him Munted. Nickname, nice. Okay, so solo bomber, starboard, dorsal fin, that will do it. He'll run out of ammo, but he is destroyed. Red 2, nicknamed Killer, comes in for his flank attack on a solo bomber, and once again, we're going to see the dorsal attack, dorsal hit. Oh, wait, gotta do the, I always forget. Does he jam or does he clear it? And it's even, so the damage actually does go through. Unfortunately, he'll run out of ammo. Go ahead and take the jammed off. And return fire. Ooh, oh, lost contact. Okay. Green 2, pilot is nicknamed Jam. He's jammed at the moment. There's a Spaceballs joke in there somewhere. Yep. Damage, low ammo. But we do got to check the damage. Even, the damage will go through. Low ammo, of course. And the damage is fuselage. Alright, well, that's it for them. The escort, of course, gets to answer back, and we flip. There's no clouds, so we're not worried about that. There will be an ambush on the guys who are lost contacts. Low, a car, yes. The 110s will come after one of these guys. Oh, not just one of these guys, and now it is time for Regula Obscura. The obscure rule here is that if the escorts attack and you have a guy who's delayed because he's going after a tail or something, they're automatically going to go after him to shake him off the bomber. So that's what happens. Green 3, also known as, what? Oh, I got the nicknames wrong. That was Blizzard in the other one. Oh well. Green 3 is Gremlin. Okay, and here we go. Luftwaffe advantage. Green pilot, nope, he's gonna be tailed by a swarm of 110s. So, we can take that off now. He's no longer going to be able to make that attack. And let's see here. Low ammo. Gosh, I almost think you want to fight that. That's a swarm, not that one. There we go. We will attempt and evade. And we draw 2 cards. Zonk. And the answer is hit or hit. Ah, really? Okay, I guess I'll take hit. And this does reduce. But I'm gonna get shot here. And the answer is a wing 9. Oof. 4, and Gremlin goes down on the wing. All right, it's 4 guys out. Youch. Like I said, we're going to have an ambush of 110s, 1 card, and they will go after somebody who's lost contact, and it goes for the section first. And so it's going to be a yellow section here. Luftwaffe advantage, and the answer is bounced. If heavy escort, no, it is not a heavy escort. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Bounce does not apply. So head on. 2 110s. Whoop. Turn around. And so we grab head on and tailing. 110, and it is a section. There is no green pilot. There is damage. We will make a kill. Who did that? Oh no, I just shot. Boy, I really made a mess. Okay. 4, that will be undead. Undead will make a kill. Somebody gets hit, unfortunately, and that is number 6, and that'll be yellow leader, also known as Titch. And he takes a hit. We draw from the cup. Oh boy. 9 engine. Barf. Okay. Now, this does disappear though. That will be the end of the fight. So now we gotta check that engine hit. And we roll a 6. So another guy goes down. Okay. We now come to the chase phase. And first, this lost contact without ammo, also known as Killer. Red 2 is going home. He returns to base. Blue Squadron can reform for a cost of 1 fuel, and they will become a section again. A lost section, but a section nonetheless. So we reform them. And finally, 3, yellow can attempt to chase the bomber formation, and I think he will. Yes, we're going to push it a little. This is, we should be thinking about exiting because we've got 5 guys in the fate box, but let's go ahead and, we've had such good luck, let's go ahead and see what happens when you kind of push it a little bit. Exploring the game a little bit. Okay, so here we are on the chase table. We are in clear sun so far. And we use heavy. Now here's regular obscura. The obscure rule is if, even though this is 109s are suppressed, oh, they're not heavy. It doesn't matter. I don't have any heavies on there, so we actually are light. So we will roll it. But if that was heavy, it would count as heavy even though it's suppressed. Okay. So we need a 6 or higher to rejoin the interception map. 6. Got it. Now we see the roll where they end up on the map. 4. They will be really coming in trailing low. So, yeah. Not a great place for them. But, oh yeah, it's usually 3 to 10. That's usually where you're going to end up, isn't it? Oh yeah, Blue Squadron, they reformed. We need their marker right there. The control complete phase, and I knocked these cubes around. I'm guessing where they were before. This may be wrong, but we're just going to go with it. But everyone has to spend a fuel. The escort recovers, so these guys are no longer suppressed. Well, that's trouble. We've already done our reforming of our lost contacts, and now we are here for the raid vector. So, here, and now we're flipping. Okay. The bomber formation turns. Where does it turn? I'm going to knock that around a bit. I don't care. That will be clockwise, so the sun will go from nose to starboard. Next is Messerschmitts. Messerschmitts will attack 1 section at random. These guys in the bomber section are not a bomber formation are not a section, so we must go down here between the 2 guys, and it's either these lost blue or the yellows who's in the interception map, and they will be let's see here. Even will be blue, and it is even. So Blue must spend the fuel. And here comes an advantage for the Luftwaffe. And we draw. Behind you, if heavy escort, no. And we will be tailed by a Rata of 109. So there. Tell you what, let's turn on them. Let's see if we can do it. You're tailed. Boom. What do you know? We got it. No, wait a minute. Yes, we are a section. And these are 109s. So yes, we will turn, burn fuel, and someone will be low ammo. Burn fuel again. I ain't got a lot of this left. And someone is low ammo, and that is odd even. Odd, so it'll be 3, also known as jam. And that's it. We turn on them, so they're coming in head on now. So head on card comes out. We are still lost contact anyway, so we don't care. There, we still are a section. Oh, phooey. Squadron to disappear. We take a hit, and we're tailed again by another Rata. And who got hit? Odd. Blue 2. What's his name? Wrong way. Wrong way is going to take the hit. He zigged when he should have zagged. And the answer is a 9 on the wing. Fuel. And that's a 2, and then he goes down on the wing. Phooey. Oh, man. Just racking up fighters, and we're not done yet. We still got a guy on our tail. Got a Rata on our tail. Okay, well, this is probably a good time for evade, I think. Draw 2. Hit or green. We'll take the green. That automatically reduces. We will evade again. Draw 2. And we will take the disappear. All right. Ends that dogfight, but he's no longer a section. He's just a lost contact. Okay, that was a lot of effort for nothing. Okay, where are we now? Oh, that resolves that inbound vector card. Now it's time to draw the next one. And there's your raid, the Heinkel, the Junkers, a whole bunch of them still drop their bombs. Okay, that cancels out all that. I will not bother putting the outbound unless, because I think I'm going to bail out of here now because I just spent too many fighters, and this round has not gone the way I'd hoped. So we reached the orders phase, and I'm not going to give him orders. We're just going to send him home. So both of these return to base. He cannot leave until the entropy phase. We roll around to the bomber formation phase of the entropy phase, and yes, these guys will also return home. And unfortunately, the escort does get to react. He may get ambushed. That's the only problem, and he does not. Okay, so he's good. We get to the chase phase, and that's when he can return home. So that's it. Okay. Wow. Not so hot that time. In fact, we got a lot of fate to clear up. Okay. All right. So we have Red 3, also known as Nash, on the fuselage. Rolls a paltry 4. He is going to crash his plane, and now he has to roll on the fate here, and rolls an 8. And so he's going to bail out. So Nash bails out. He'll be unavailable for the next patrol, but at least he's still alive. Now we got 2 guys on the wing here. We have Blue 2, who is Jam, and he rolls an 11. He will land. Okay. Good job. Okay. Green 3 is Gremlin. Also will land. Nice. Okay, now we got 3 guys on the engine. We have Blue Leader. That is
Parley. He rolls a terrible 2. He's on fire. And that is hard to live through. Rolls a 10, just misses bailing out. And is, in fact, unfortunately, in the hospital. We have Green Leader, who's a lucky shot. He rolls an 11 and successfully lands. Yes, he does. And finally, Yellow Leader, Titch, 10. And he also lands. So actually, not as bad as I thought it was. That's still a lot of planes, and it forced me to go home. I could have tried to stretch it out, but that would just throw more people in the box, I think. And we pulled 3 victory points out of that. That is the worst I've done, I think, on the past 2 campaigns. Not so hot. We just couldn't get it together. Having to suppress an escort really does take it out of you. But there you have it. Let's see how we do in Patrol 5. And until then, thanks for watching.